You escaped the job, so why are you still working like an employee? Let me ask you something, and be honest with yourself. Did you start a business because you wanted ownership, or did you start a business because you wanted freedom? Because, man, those things, those are not always the same thing. I've met a lot of guys who finally made the leap. They quit the job, they bought the truck, they started the company, got their first customers, started making some money, and from the outside, it looked like they had made it. But when you look a little closer, they're still trapped. They're still the first one up, still the last one home, still answering every phone call, still solving every problem, still doing every estimate, still riding in the truck. The only difference is now they own the stress, okay? And I've seen that same story play out year after year after year. 30 plus years of it playing out just like it did the very first time I saw it. Guy leaves his job, starts his own company. Yeah, big aspirations, huge dreams. Finally made it. And what did he make it to? The same job with his own logo and driving to the first job like he's done every Monday through Friday for the past 20 years. Can he take a vacation? Sure. Does he have income coming in when he does? No. So that $10,000 vacation just cost him $20K. Why? Because he paid $10,000 that he had saved while working hard, and another $10,000 because he has no revenue coming in when he goes on that vacation. Now, damn if that ain't an expensive trip to Myrtle Beach. And that's when it hits them. They didn't build a business, man. They just built a job, a bigger job, a more expensive job, a job that they just can't quit. And that's because they made one simple mistake. They built the operator model, not the owner model. And those are two completely different people. Let's talk about the operator. The operator believes hard work solves everything. Need more sales? I'm gonna work harder. Need better customer service? I'm gonna handle that myself. Need quality control? I'm gonna work on every job. I gotta be here. How about needing something done right? You gotta do it yourself. That's a great mentality. Now, and listen here. That's exactly what makes operators dangerous, man, because it works. At first, hard work can get you from 0 to 1. Hard work can get you your first truck. It can get you your first employee. It can get you your first 100 customers. But eventually, hard work becomes the ceiling. Because every answer is going to lead back to who? You. And when everything depends on you, the business will stop growing the moment you stop working. And that's not ownership. That's employment with extra steps. Now, let's talk about this owner guy. The owner, man, he's going to ask completely different questions. The operator, man, how do I get this done? The owner asks, how do I make sure this gets done without me? Huge difference. One builds dependency, the other one's building systems. Because, trust me, systems do not get tired. Systems don't call out sick. Systems don't take vacations. Systems create consistency. Sometimes people will not evolve with you. They think they need to be in the business all day, every day. And that holds them back in a completely different way. Think about that vacation story I just gave you, okay? Now, if you build good systems, good people can definitely run them without you. And now you have to train those good people by giving them the tools that they need to be able to take care of the tasks that your company performs efficiently, right? But the business doesn't always need you in the trenches. What it needs is you to be out there growing it. I learned that I had to get out of the way and let the process work. And if something is askew, out of whack, man, I come in, find out what the reason is. It's either a person or a process. I fix both. The biggest breakthrough in my career wasn't learning how to clean windows better. It was learning how to remove myself from the things that didn't require me. And that's when the business started scaling. And here's the crazy part. Most entrepreneurs never become owners. They become highly paid operators. And because revenue grows, they think they're winning. Meanwhile, they're stuck working 60 hours or not more a week. Can't take time off, can't stop checking their phone, can't leave town, can't step away, the business owns them. It's not the other way around, man. And the worst part is that most of them don't even realize it because they confuse growth with freedom. Revenue is not freedom. Ownership is not freedom. The ability to step away and know the machine still runs, that, my friend, is what freedom is. So, why do most people never make this shift? It's because systems are hard. Building systems from scratch takes years. You have to learn marketing, sales, pricing, recruiting, training, operations, leadership, technology, customer experience. And every single one of those lessons is expensive. And they're usually learned through mistakes. Trust me, I know this because I have made plenty of them. The truth here is simple, guys. Most business owners don't fail because they're lazy. They fail because they spend years reinventing things somebody else has already figured out. And this is where franchises get misunderstood. People think they're buying a logo, but they're not. They're buying time. They're buying systems. They're buying the mistakes they don't have to make. They're buying a proven path from operator to owner. Because if the systems already exist, the marketing already works, the pricing is already tested, the phone gets answered, the playbook is already built. I mean, you can spend your energy building the business instead of inventing it. And that's exactly what we've built over here at Window Ninjas. It's not just an opportunity to own a business, it's an opportunity to become an owner. And those are not the same things. Let me leave this with you. There are two people who leave their jobs. One becomes an operator, one becomes an owner. 5 years later, they might have the same revenue, the same amount of trucks, in the same market, but one of them still has to show up every single day. The other built something that works without them. One owns a job, one owns a business. The question isn't whether you're capable of making the leap. The question is which person you're going to become after you do. Because the goal was never to get off somebody else's payroll. The goal was never to own a truck. The goal was ownership. The kind where the business grows whether you're out there or not. Most people spend years trying to escape their job. Then what they do is they accidentally build another one. Don't let that be your story. Let me give you the move. Here's the move for you. Look at your calendar. Look at your phone. Okay? Look at how many decisions still depend on you. If the answer is all of them, then you're still operating. You're not an owner. And if you're ready to change that, we can talk. Go to windowninjas.com/franchise. We'll show you what it looks like to build an owner-operator business that eventually becomes owner-led. Because the fastest path to freedom isn't working harder. It's building a business that doesn't need you. Keep shining.